Hello everyone, this is Suzanne at God Crochet and Chatter. And something else. I will tell you what that something else is in just a moment. Today, I am going to do a reveal. It's going to be a reveal of what I bought at Joann's using my $50 gift card from my wonderful daughter, Michaela, and her husband, Rob. And I did an exchange. My daughter had got me the ice machine for my knee when I have surgery, but it wasn't one that we could use because you have lots of ice in it, and we don't have the ability to make a lot of ice. So I exchanged it for something pretty cool. So let's get right to it. Normally I come on and I do devotionals and things, but today I'm changing it up a bit. We will be starting our Revelation study in February. I am getting some things wrapped up for the end of this month. I did go to the heart doctor on Monday, and I did get a pacemaker put on. I wear this for 14 days, and after that, I take it off and I package it up and send it in to be read. And then I have to go back to the office to get clearance to get my knee surgery done. Yes, I have to go through that whole thing again. New blood work, a new CT scan, new clearances. It's just, okay, take two. But the neat thing about this is when I'm wearing it, if I feel faint, dizzy, if I feel overheated, if I feel my heart racing up, I have to push the center of it, and I have to write down the date, what I was doing, how I was feeling, and how long did it last. And that way they can look through, and the times that I push the button, they can see what was going on with my heart at that time. So far, so good. Nothing to report, which is a good thing. They're probably not going to find anything. I don't expect them to find anything at this point. I think this is just a precaution. And since I passed out, I have to have the clearance now from the cardiologist too. But all in good time. Okay, so I'm going to reveal what I got today. I'm excited, and I have been wanting to do this for a long time. And I did find a group for this particular thing that I'm going to show you on Facebook. And with no further ado, let's do the reveal. All right, let me grab it out here. Of course. All right, as you know, my daughter got me the ice machine, and I exchanged it for this. This is a Sentro, S-E-N-T-R-O, knitting machine. It makes beautiful scarves, cowls, infinity scarves, ear warmers, hats, gloves, mittens. It's just a wide variety of beautiful things. This here is the row counter. I did order a new row counter for it because this one I heard wears out quite quickly. And then this here is the tension. You got 3 little places to put the tension. And over here, this button this is for tube, and P for panel. So if you want to go around in a circle, like for a hat or for a double knit hat, for a tubular scarf, a cowl, you can do it the double thickness, which gives us the really nice thickness that you want. And on the back, it shows you some hats. I don't know why anybody would want to make pumpkins, but I wouldn't. But, you know, everybody's different. Gloves. And there's a list of yarns that, this is a 48 pin, by the way. There is a list of yarns that work really well in the machine. There is a learning curve, they said, and I'm up for that challenge. There is a Facebook page called Sentro, S-E-N-T-R-O. If you look that up on Facebook, Sentro Knitting Group, it'll come up with the Sentro Knitting Group. I've been watching these videos for the past 2 weeks, and they tell you all the shortcuts, the tips, the hints. If you have a question, you have people popping on right away, getting you the answers you need, pointing you to YouTube videos. YouTube has a lot of central knitting videos on their site. I have been watching those every day. I've been copying and pasting pictures and what yarn they use and all that good stuff. And I also ordered a 40 pin, which I ended up paying nothing for because I had Amazon credit. I think it was only like $39. That makes better ear, the turban ear wraps, the ear warmers, smaller hats for, women or children. And then this one here, of course, makes the bigger hats for adults. And I have seen these made up. Last year at my daughter's and I, when we did her Pampered Chef thing at Christmas time at a show, there was a woman that had a table and she had a lot of crocheted shawls up and some scarves and stuff like that. But on the table, she had a couple head manikins with these hats on them and scarves. And then she had columns of hats and scarves. And I said, "Is this knit?" She said, "Yeah." And I'm looking at her and I'm going, "These are beautiful." I said, "You must knit 24 hours a day." And she says, I think she told me she had a knitting machine. And I'm thinking, oh, so that's how you guys do it. Because I've seen these at other fairs. Like, do you have people helping you knit or crochet? What is going on? Of course, there's no machine for crochet. Crochet is Tops original. No machine can copy crochet. And so I thought, someday I got to investigate this because they were selling. People loved them. So I thought, okay, I'm going to see what this is about. And lo and behold, here I am. So I'm excited. Probably over the weekend, maybe first of next week, I'm going to play with it and put it all together and take the plunge and start practicing. Sometimes there's a learning curve on things, and we mustn't shy away from that. Sometimes people, if they don't get it the first time, they send it back, or I don't want to do that. I'm frustrated, I'm angry. Well, at those times, what you have to do is get up, walk away, do something different, and come back to it later. I've done that on several things in my life, and when I let it go, I came back and boom, it worked like a charm. Sometimes I think we get so upset and angry that we can't see anymore. It's like, I can't do this. And yeah, we can. And of course, I'd like to add, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Now, granted, there are some people that just for the life of them, they can't crochet or they can't knit. And that's okay. They can do cross stitch or find a hobby that's suitable to you. But I know God will give me the strength to accomplish what I want to accomplish. He'll give me the enthusiasm that I need. And he also reminds me to be patient. Along with giving us strength, we have to have patience. Because some things take longer than others. So, all right. Now, my granddaughter gave me a $50 gift card to Joann's. And I went there yesterday. And I spent it. And this is what I got. Now, from what I understand, these yarns will work on this machine. Heartland yarn, Red Heart, not Red Heart, Super Saver. I love this yarn. Cotton yarns, Basic Stitch, Big Twist. There's a lot of yarns that the machines like. And it's really odd, when I was studying, they said that somebody's machine will perfectly do Red Heart and other ones won't do it. So the machine's a little bit fidgety at times, but it's just getting on that learning curve and learning what works best with your machine. And I'm willing to do that because I've seen things done on a knitting machine, and they are gorgeous. They look professional, nice and thick, double thickness. I was reading that you always want to do a long tube and then fold it back on itself, cinch the one end, That way you have a double thickness and your stitches don't look so open and nasty. All right, well, what I got for my gift certificate, I got this Colorama Halo by Karen Cakes. This is 11%, 71% acrylic, 18% nylon, 11% polyester, 8 ounces. It is a weight 5. And this is Orchid Frost is the name of the color. Now, someone said that you're not supposed to use bulky yarns, but they said this one here, it almost looks like a 4-ply, doesn't it? So I think this will work just fine. So I think this is going to make a pretty infinity scarf, cowl, hat. It's so soft. And these were on sale. I think they had been $6.99 or $8.99. They were on sale for like $4.99. It was really a good deal. And then I got a second one in the same color because my granddaughter and my both my granddaughters. One is, my daughter got married a second time, and that's my step-granddaughter, but I just call her my granddaughter. So my 2 granddaughters love that color. And then I got this one. This is shades of purple, from dark to this to lighter. And they did have, you can kind of see on the label here how it looks. See, on one side, it's lighter and then darker over here. And, all right, that one just shows, they are so blue. Okay, so I got those. The rest of this is mostly Big Twist. Now I got 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. When I was shopping, do you notice the difference? These 2 have the same dye lock color. These 2 have a different dye lock color. You can see there's a definite difference. And I noticed it when it was in the cart, and I went, wait a minute. I checked the dye lot, and of course, it was a different dye lot. But it's very pretty. It's Big Twist. This is called Inclusivity is the color. It's 100% anti-pilling acrylic. And where's this one made? Oh, Hudson, Ohio. Oh, it's made in Turkey. I thought that was made in Turkey. All right, so anyway, and these are, I believe, 185 yards, if I didn't mention that already. Come on. Oh, 199 yards. That's even better. So I got 4 of those. Make makeup here, it's easier. Alright, now these are also made in Turkey, but this is Basic Stitch. This is called Grass, anti-pilling. Now this has 185 yards, the Basic Stitch. And then I got two of the Royal Blue. I love Royal Blue. Emerald Green is one of my favorite colors. This is pretty close to Emerald Green, but Emerald Green is a little bit deeper. And this one's called Pumpkin. Again, this is Basic Stitch. And I got a Sunshine Yellow in Big Twist. I think that is so sharp. I was thinking for a hat, this is the body and this is the other cuff. I think that would be pretty. And then I also have one skein of a lighter yellow, and this is called Lemonade. Basic Stitch, there we go. So, those are my colors. And I do have more Basic Stitch that I bought a while back when it was on sale before all the crazy price increases. I mean, I've got a lot of yarn. I've got a lot of I Love You yarn. I think I showed some of that on a review before. By the way, I Love You yarn by Hobby Lobby. Works fantastic in these machines. So I'm going to keep exploring the Central Face Group page. I browse it every day. They have a lot of postings every day, at least 10, 5 to 10, easy. And people show what they make. They tell how they did it, how many rows, and how much waste canvas. And I was studying one video where you go around in a circle using your waste yarn first, and then you start with the color of your object. Then when you get to the end of the project, you end off with waste yarn. And then when you take it off the machine, you unravel all your waste yarn, and it leaves a really smooth edge then to finish it off. It's phenomenal. So I don't know if I tweaked your interest on that machine, but you may want to check it out just for curiosity's sakes. I wanted to challenge myself to do something a little bit different this year. I went to a craft fair. Well, I didn't go to a craft fair. I was doing the crafting show with my daughter a year ago, Christmas. And she was selling Pampered Chef. It was in a big, like, shopping center store thing. And there was a woman there that crocheted and knit and beautiful stuff. And I got to talking with her. And I saw her display. She had beautiful cowls, hats and scarf sets. She had some things that she had made by hand. Beautiful. And I'm thinking, how did you make so many scarves? I mean, to knit a scarf takes, several days. And even a hat can take 2 or 3 days. And she just kept smiling. And I said, these are knit, right? She said, yep. And I don't remember at the time if she told me she used a knitting machine, but I'm pretty sure she did. And they were gorgeous. And so I said, oh, so I've seen these at other craft fairs, and people just have lots of scarves and hats matching. They're beautiful. I'm thinking, don't you people eat or sleep? So that's a little well-known secret there, I guess. So I'm looking forward to experimenting with that, probably at the, probably this weekend or by the end of the month. I am going to put it all together and start playing with it. We are going to be doing the Revelation study that will start in February. Tomorrow I'll be on, Lord willing, with another devotional. Ron has an appointment tomorrow at 3:30, I think, with the heart doctor. He's been having dizzy spells off and on, and we just want to make sure that his blood pressure is okay, so they want to monitor that. So we've got to go do that tomorrow. But after that, I don't think we have anything planned over the weekend, so that might be a good time for me to play with my machine. I'm doing laundry today. I've got about 1, 2, 3 loads, maybe 4, I'm not sure. But we're just getting all the laundry done up and out of the way, so that way I won't feel guilty sitting and playing and not doing my laundry. So it seems that even though I'm retired, I'm busy all the time. I'm sure you are too, like, wow. I don't get it. But laundry has to be done, groceries have to be bought, bills still have to be paid, all those things. But I am going to start structuring my days when I start working on this machine to, from, say, if we don't have any plans for the day or nothing happens, like from 1 to 5, I'm going to work on my hats and scarves on the knitting machine. I can't wait to do it and to show you the finished product. I think you'll be surprised. Hopefully, I'll be surprised too. All right, everyone, you take care. You have a blessed day in the Lord. And Lord willing, I'll be back tomorrow with a great devotional for you. Thank you, everybody.